Welcome dear children. Today I'll teach you the first chapter from geography, that is season and time. In this module you want to learn about the seasons, the factors responsible for seasons and time calculations. All these are the major topics in this unit. So let's begin. We know that there are four main seasons: summer, winter, spring and autumn. We all are familiar with these seasons. What is the speciality of summer? It is the time of extreme hot. Winter is the time of extreme cold. Okay. Spring and autumn, these are the two transitional seasons. Okay. So in this lesson we are going to learn more about the seasons. First, let's learn what are the factors responsible for the occurrence of seasons. There are mainly five main factors for the occurrence of seasons. The first is revolution, and the next is variation in sunshine. Okay. Then tilted axis of earth. And apparent movement of the sun. So these are the main factors responsible for the occurrence of seasons. Once again I am telling you, the main factors for the occurrence of seasons is revolution, variation in sunshine, tilted axis of earth, apparent movement of sun and parallelism. So let's learn one by one. What is revolution? It is a movement of earth in a fixed path around the sun. Okay. The earth is moving around the sun. The earth takes 365 1/4 days to complete one revolution. Okay. 365 days makes an year. If 1/4 day is remaining, that 1/4 day is added in the fourth year. So in that year there will be 366 days. That means 29 days will be in the month of February. That year is called leap year. Do you know how the revolution causes seasons? That means the sun's position is static, but the earth is moving around the sun in a fixed path. So in this revolution the sun and the earth comes in different position. It is the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, northern, southern, northern, southern and then northern, southern. So during this revolution the hemisphere that faces the sun experience summer season and the other part experience winter season. So in this way revolution helps in the occurrence of seasons. Next is variation in sunshine. Okay, let's check. Yes, sun's position is here and it is the earth. Okay, so variation in sunshine means all the regions didn't get equal amount of sunshine. See, it is the equatorial region. Equatorial region receive direct sun rays. Same time the polar region experience inclined sun rays. Inclined means the sun rays wants to travel a long distance to reach the poles. So the regions that experience direct sun rays, so what happened? That region experience summer. Okay. So along with the variations in sunshine and revolution, it is a major cause for the occurrence of seasons. Next is the tilted axis of Earth. Do you think is our Earth's axis is tilted? Tilted means straight. Of course no. See, it is the Earth, and if Earth's axis is straight, the Earth may move in this direction, that means in that parallel direction only, but Earth's axis is not tilted. It's okay, it's not straight and it is tilted in this way. It is a 90 degree, okay, but Earth's axis is tilted 23 half degree from the vertical plane and 66 half degree from the orbital plane, okay. So Earth's axis is going in this way, it is tilted, it is not straight, okay. So this is the another cause for the occurrence of season. Now we analyze the three causes. First is revolution, it is the movement of Earth around the sun in a fixed path. Second is variation in sunshine, all the regions didn't experience equal amount of sun rays. The places that experience direct sun rays experience summer season. The third is tilted axis of Earth. Earth's axis is not straight, it's tilted. It's tilted 23 half degree from the vertical plane and 66 half degree from the orbital plane. It is the another major cause for the occurrence of season. Okay. And Earth maintains this tilted axis throughout the revolution. We know that Earth revolves around the sun. While revolving around the sun, Earth maintains this tilted axis. That feature is called parallelism. Okay. So what is parallelism? Earth maintains the tilted axis. Tilted means it is not straight, it is just little bit tilted. So Earth maintains this tilted axis throughout revolution around the sun. That is called as parallelism. Okay. And the day in which the Earth and the sun is closest, nearest, is called perihelion, and the day in which Earth and the sun is furthest. See, think, this is the sun and this is the Earth. The day in which they are closer, okay, they are closer, and the day in which they are further. So like that there is a difference. The day in which they are closer, the day in which they are further, it is called perihelion and aphelion. Okay. The next is apparent movement of sun. Apparent movement of sun, it is the movement of sun between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. It is the Tropic of Cancer and it is the Tropic of Capricorn. Sun is moving between these two tropics. So the movement of sun between these two tropics, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, that is called as apparent movement of sun. I will explain you more. That means see my dear students, here we want to learn more about the movement of sun. Yes, it is the Earth, Equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Just we learned that the sun is moving between these two tropics, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. Here we are going to learn more about the movement of sun. See my dear students, here we want to learn about the three new terms, that is equinox. First one is equinox, then the next is summer solstice, winter solstice. These are the new terms I am going to introduce you. Okay. So let us begin with equinox because it is related with the movement of sun, the apparent movement of sun. So let's begin with equinox. The word equinox means equal day and night. Okay. When the day and night will be equal in both hemispheres, and it is the northern hemisphere and it is the southern hemisphere. Above the equator lies northern hemisphere, below the equator lies southern hemisphere. When day and night are equal in these hemispheres, those days are called equinox days. The equinox days are March 21 and September 23. So during equinox days, the sun is over the equator, and here it's equator. The sun is over the equator. Those days are called equinox days. Okay, equinox means equal day and night. Those days, both hemispheres, the northern and the southern hemispheres, both hemispheres experience equal day and night. Okay, hope it is clear. So March 21 and September 23 are the equinox days. On March 21, sun is above the equator. Okay, the next apparent movement of sun is from equator to Tropic of Cancer. So on March 21, sun started his journey to Tropic of Cancer, and on June 21, sun reaches the Tropic of Cancer. So it takes 3 months, it reaches the Tropic of Cancer. So during this journey, it is spring in northern hemisphere, and during that time it is autumn in southern hemisphere. That means seasons always come just opposite. When it is spring in northern hemisphere, it is autumn in southern hemisphere. Okay, and on June 21, the sun is over the Tropic of Cancer. This day is called summer solstice. Do you know the speciality of this day? This day, northern hemisphere experience longest day, shortest night, and southern hemisphere experience longest night and shortest day. Okay, once again I am telling you, this module first we learned about equinox. Equinox means equal day and night. When sun is over the equator, it is called equinox. March 21 and September 23 are the equinox days. During equinox, both hemispheres experience equal day and night. Okay. Then we learnt about, now we started to learn about summer solstice. On March 21, sun is above the equator. Then it starts its movement towards Tropic of Cancer. June 21, sun reaches Tropic of Cancer. Okay, it takes 3 months to reach Tropic of Cancer. During that time, northern hemisphere experience spring. When it is spring in northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere experience autumn. Okay, then we learned that the day in which sun is over the Tropic of Cancer is called summer solstice. Okay, summer solstice means it is the longest day in northern hemisphere, the longest day and shortest night. During that day, that means on June 21, the southern hemisphere experience longest night and shortest day. Okay, then the apparent movement of sun towards equator. That means June 21, sun is over Tropic of Cancer. Then it started its journey towards equator. On September 23, sun reaches equator. Okay, so this time northern hemisphere experience summer. Okay, that time southern hemisphere experience winter. And on September 23 again equinox happened. That means equal day and night. Again sun started his apparent movement towards southern hemisphere. Okay. Then it takes again 3 months. September means October, November, December. Okay. December 22, sun is over Tropic of Capricorn. This day is called winter solstice. Okay, winter solstice, during that day it is the longest day in southern hemisphere and the shortest night. Okay, the same day the northern hemisphere experience longest night and shortest day. During the journey it is spring in southern hemisphere and it is autumn in northern hemisphere. Okay. Again sun started apparent movement towards equator. On March 21 again the sun is over the equator. This time the southern hemisphere experience summer and the northern hemisphere experience winter. Okay. Then by using this diagram it is very easy for you. Okay. So now let us do this table. Here we want to consolidate. First we want to write movement of sun. Okay. Then next month, then northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now let us do this activity. Movement of sun from equator to Tropic of Cancer, from March to June. This time northern hemisphere experience spring and southern hemisphere experience autumn. Okay. Then the next movement of sun is from Tropic of Cancer to equator. The month is from June to September. This time northern hemisphere experience summer and southern hemisphere experience winter. Okay. The next movement of sun towards the southern hemisphere, that is from equator to Tropic of Capricorn, and it is from September to December. During this time southern hemisphere experience spring and northern hemisphere experience autumn. The next movement of sun is from Tropic of Capricorn to equator. That is from December to March. This time northern hemisphere experience winter and southern hemisphere experience summer. And a short module I want to tell you the speciality of spring and autumn.